My parents started Sunshine School because I had a very special little brother, a little Down syndrome brother, and there was no place for him to go for his education. The many years back then, a teacher couldn't do just one-on-one. Mother and Daddy knew that right away that there were other children around the community who needed special help. Your heart just melts, and especially whenever they see you and those little smiles, and then if they break line and here they come, you know, to give you a love and a hug and a kiss, and it just melts your heart. I know that they're smiling down on us and very, very happy, very pleased. They would just be absolutely thrilled to death, and they would be so thankful.
So we were first introduced to the Sunshine School a little over 31 years ago. All three of the girls graduated from the Sunshine School. We've used the homeschool program, and then she, at 2.5, joined the preschool program. When Emily was released from the hospital, they basically told us that she would be blind and deaf and just a vegetable. They said not to expect anything from her, that she probably wouldn't learn anything or interact with anyone. And when the Sunshine School came in, when Linda came into our home, she explained to us that we did not have to accept those diagnoses, that we would work with Emily and we would give her the opportunities to do everything, and she just excelled. Emily lives independently with a 24-hour staff. She is now completely blind, but with her staff she's able to do community events. She does aquatherapy. She would not have been able to participate at the level she does without that early training that she got at the very beginning.
The journey with the Sunshine School for us has been started with Anna Lynn at birth, basically. Started with early intervention. When we met Miss Dot, she reassured us that everything was going to be okay. We had a healthy little baby, and she'd worked with lots of babies before. She said we were in a good place, and she was going to be well taken care of. She had good parents, and she's right. We didn't need therapy for basically till she was 6 months old. Everything was good. She spent from 3 years old to 5 years old here. And then when she became eligible to do after-school therapies, we've been doing after-school therapies ever since. So now here we are, 14 years later. The Sunshine School has given our family a new appreciation for what the Sunshine School does for the community. There's not another school like it. I don't know where the community would be if we didn't have it.
Saxon was typically pretty developed early on. He was full term, he was a healthy baby, met all these milestones, and then we hit right around 2. He was really starting to struggle. He wasn't getting any words. He was just getting really frustrated. And so by the time he was 3.5, he was still nonverbal. I remember the supervising teacher, she said, this is not him, when she showed his age equivalent, which was really, really low, at being 3.5. She said, we're gonna help him meet his full potential. When he started coming here, one of the big things that was a huge milestone was that he said yes to something. This was like 2 months after he started coming, he said yes. And then that Christmas, he said Grassy Heights for Christmas lights. I remember months and months later, I asked if he had had fun at something, and he said, yeah, I had fun. I had 2 funs. He was getting a ton of work, like they were working on goals in the classroom. He was in speech, he was in OT. It was just, he had all the peer interaction. It was just exactly what he needed. It wasn't long until, he had to be reevaluated, and he tested out, just like that. It was a year later.
So whenever I get my bachelor's degree, I'm gonna go work as a teacher. Then when I get my master's degree, I wanna go work at Nintendo. Whenever I get my doctor's degree, I'm going to go to Houston, Texas, and be ground control at NASA. I like coding. I want to make a coding/robotics club, and because I want more kids to like robotics and coding. If Sunshine School wasn't here, and I probably would still be a special needs kid. This school has really helped a lot of kids, including me, my sister, and my little brother. So it makes me really happy that this school is here and that they are learning more.
They walked out of Sunshine School with an empathy that I don't know if I could have even instilled for other kids who may not be typically developed. They walked out with a completely different worldview of acceptance and inclusion and empathy, and I know it was because of the preschool enrichment spot. All of our kids have to be in Sunshine in some capacity because that's just too valuable. It's strange what a pivotal part they played in our family. We wouldn't be anything like we are now.
There has been nothing but happiness and joy when you look at it. You're thankful. My heart is just full for what we provide here and what we do.